I know it can be a little difficult to get out there and promote ourselves, toot our own horn, if you will. However, if we're not willing to promote ourselves, toot that horn, who's going to do it for us? And so, what I want to start with, I want to talk to you about a little story, and actually a true example that's happened more than one time, but it happened not too long ago with one of our new clients. When it comes to this marketing thing, there's some confusion out there on whether a professional physician should be marketing themselves. And most of the time, if I ask that to new clients that come down to Discovery Day, should we market ourselves? Should we talk about money? Most of the time, 90% of the physicians go, either they'll say no, or we'll go, well, I know you're probably going to tell us something different, but we've been taught not to do that because it's not professional. We're supposed to be physicians, and if we're good, we'll get plenty of people that come to us, and we shouldn't talk about the money because that'll interrupt the relationship between us and the patient. It shouldn't be about the money. But the fact of the matter is, it is about the money, because you can't take the patient if there's not an exchange of value, whether that money's coming from an insurance or not. You're getting paid, your staff's getting paid, so it is about the money, unless you're running a free clinic. So let's not lie to ourselves, but let's go deep and find out where this is coming from, and find out if you've been marketing all along and maybe didn't recognize it. So if you're in the insurance model, and you've been in the insurance model, and whether if you're, it depends on the profession, but if you're in the medical profession, the allopathic profession, you've been marketing ever since you went into the practice. You just don't have those dollars coming out of your pocket that you see marketed. It's because the marketing's taken place through insurance companies and through big pharma. That's where your patients come from. They know they need a doctor. They know they need this drug. They're looking for someone on their plan. So there's billions of dollars. In fact, pharmaceutical companies, they spend more money in marketing than they do research and development. What's that tell you? So why are they doing it, and where are they sending all these people? They're sending them to your practice. So depending on your specialty, you might not have as much. But even in the chiropractic world, you might not have big pharma sending them to you. But if you're on an insurance plan, they're calling up and they're coming to you because you take their insurance and you're down the street. So that is marketing, okay? So if you think that you shouldn't go out there and promote yourself, then don't take anyone from the insurance company, and don't take those that are coming in from the big pharma, because in fact they're doing it. But why have you been told, and where did you get the mindset, I shouldn't market? Let's go all the way back to school. Let's go all the way back to medical school. Why would this happen? Why were you told not to talk about the money and not to promote yourself? Because if big pharma and insurance companies control the game, they need to keep you dumbed down so you don't learn how to practice and learn how to do things on your own that are not dependent on insurance companies. That's the last thing that they want you to learn. And so if you don't know how to promote yourself, you have to stay in this model that they're pushing you the patients. You want us to send you patients? Stay in the model, stay in your line, don't rock the boat. And don't be unprofessional and get out there and market yourself, because your other colleagues, they'll look down upon it. Well, they do, because they're sheep, and that's what they've been taught to. They'll suck in practice. They're not sending you clients, but the minute you market, they'll badmouth you. I don't really care. I'll continue to see more clients, to help more people, to be a bigger figure in my community and live a better life and be able to give more back to the community, because I'm building a business as an entrepreneur. I really don't care what someone else thinks. If look at people like Andrew Weil promoted himself. Whether you like these people or not, promote themselves, and they've helped millions and millions of people. Andrew Weil, Deepak Chopra. He even took the word doctor off because he didn't even want to relate to that. He was Deepak Chopra, but he was a doctor. He promoted himself, became very, very huge in helping people. And again, Dr. Oz, a lot of you, why don't Dr. Oz? I don't care whether you like him or not. He's one of the pioneers out there that has helped promote a different direction of, instead of just typical old school disease management, he stepped up, and yes, he's promoting himself. He got on Oprah, he's promoting himself on TV shows. So whatever you think about him, whether good or bad, he's a promoter, he's a marketer, he's done it well, and he's And he's done well financially. He's done well in the community. Not everyone's going to like him, but not everyone's going to like you. And that's just the way it is. It's okay. Everyone can be your friend, but that doesn't mean you're helping anyone. I'd rather have some people disagree with me and help the other half change their lives. And so I'm going to promote myself. And so the naysayers of that, their mind screwed, and it happened back in school, and they were taught these things, so they would never learn to be entrepreneurs, and they would stay in that. So Big Pharma won that game if you think that way. Not talking about money is the other problem. Why do we not want to talk about money? Because, again, why would a pharmaceutical company want you to be involved in the money at all when you started understanding how much they were jacking up these prices? Here's a pill that costs them 50 cents max, and they're charging $15 per pill. They don't want you related to that. They would never want you to sell that to a client. That's ridiculous. Well, Mrs. Jones, I'm going to have you buy this medication. It's going to cost you $30 a day because I need you to take 2 a day. Yeah, you'd feel uncomfortable. So they don't want you to know the truth on how much they're jacking things up and screwing everyone. So you're not going to talk about money. So think about these things, guys. If you have a service that you believe is a good service and people need it. If you were a painter, would you promote yourself if it was a good service? You better, or you're not going to get business. If you were an attorney, would you promote yourself? You better, or you're just going to rely on referrals. And guys, that can be a risky business, and you can't get referrals until you build a business. If you're an ice cream vendor, if you're a restaurant, no matter who you are, yes, you're going to get a certain number of referrals, but your business is going to be built by becoming a good marketer, becoming a savvy entrepreneur, and understanding how to get things done. I recently looked into a doctor that does these fibrinogen, thrombin, disc sealant type of injections into the disc that's getting unbelievable results. And in fact, I called in looking for myself because I've looked at everything trying to help myself, and immediately gave me information I needed and offered me up 15 different clients that they said, here, let me send you some clients so you can call them about our service. We're successful, it works. And they sent them to me. They wanted me to have confidence because their program's 25 grand cash. 25 grand cash. So this guy is marketing himself, and he's doing it very well. In fact, he's done it well enough that he's got this huge following. He's now moving a second clinic up into Dallas. And if you talk to a lot of other doctors, surgeons and so forth, first thing they'll do is badmouth him. There's no reason. They just don't like it because he's charging $25,000 for a 30-minute procedure, and they don't like it because he's promoting himself. And my first question is, how much you charge for your procedure, and do you send out 15 testimonials for everyone that comes in because you have an 86% success rate? I think not. It's not happening. So, and I don't care if the procedure is 30 minutes or 2 minutes. In fact, I'd rather it be a 30-second procedure that doesn't leave any scar at all, which the injections won't. Then why would I want an hour or 2 hour procedure that cuts my back open, and I have maybe a 30% chance it'll help for temporary? Why would I want that? So please understand, you're entrepreneurs, and most of you are moving more into a cash model, which means the public needs to know who you are. They won't know who you are sitting behind your desk, not getting the public educated. So when I talk about promotion, I'm not simply saying, come see me, I'm the best. I'm talking about, come hear what I have to say. Come to my site, learn about it, just like this doctor that I'm talking about. I went and learned everything about that I could, talk to testimonials, everything. So these are the same processes you'll have. So he's self-promoting. He's helping people that never had hope. Every one of these 15 people I talked to said, God, I hope you aren't suffering as much as I am. And if you are, I hope you get the results that I did. Thank God this guy promoted, so I found him. And it's a fair value of an exchange for me, $25K for to get my life back. When my back goes down, it's no fun. So anything you can do to get the public, your community, and beyond to know who you are by giving back, educating them, promoting yourself is how you're going to grow your business. I mean, it's how things grow. It's how religions grow. You got to get out, talk, open your mouth, and become the expert, become bigger than life, and back up what you say. So if you're promoting yourself, you're promoting your path to wellness, you better back it up at the end with good results, good testimonials that you can line up your site with, and you can send letters to people that have an interest. All those things are going to count. So learn to do this. We're going to help you as much as we can, and at all given times, no matter what's going on, if your business is cranking, still promote. If it's not, really promote. But it's a constant deal. When we stop promoting, our business goes down.